Hey creatures, welcome back to another installment of Nocturne. I'm feeling much better this week, so I'm not gonna be dying every time I say something. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight into combat. I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories all day, and it's basically a turn-based Monster Hunter game, but you tame the monsters, and it is honestly incredible. Like, I'm actually thinking it's Game of the Year material. But that's just my feeling. It kind of combines Pokemon and Monster Hunter, which are like two of my favorite games ever, so... like, Pokemon isn't at all involved, just in the sense that the combat system is the same, and... well, not the same, it's similar. It's that kind of turn-based kind of... but you're also sort of taming and, I guess, catching them, for lack of a better word. So Dark Slasher is what's gonna kill the ghosts. It's a bit like Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where magic or silver was the only thing that could kill a ghost. I know a lot of people weren't actually too fond on that mechanic, but I kind of liked it because it meant that you had to run away, gather some stuff, and then you could go back, and it was kind of interesting. In this, it just requires me to pretty much think while I'm doing a fight, instead of just pressing enter like I am now with these onion bats. And, some turn-based RPGs are like that. You just have fights where you just press the button that selects the same attack and you just keep doing that. And then you also have the fights in those RPGs that do require you to think before you press a button. And a good game will hopefully mix that up, which this game is doing a little bit of, but at the moment it's mostly just that. The ghost will come and I might have to press a few different buttons, but mostly I like the level up music. That's cool. I'm a bit of a music person. I mean, I'm not a professional musician, but I play guitar. I like music. I've also played clarinet, funnily enough. I wasn't very good at it, but I think that was probably because I never practiced. And I mostly wanted to do just covers of game music like Mario Galaxy on it, but the lessons were always like, you have to play this, and it was something that just didn't even remotely interest me. Hexagram crest, that sounds interesting. We might be able to use that. Mentality ring. I can't put it on anyone, can I? Oh wait, hang on. What am I doing? Equipped. There we go. So he's got the wood amulet. He's got a longsword. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna leave those items for now and hope they mean something later on. So yeah, this is a prime example of, hey, I might just press a few different buttons this turn. Which is okay. It's alright. I know I mocked this game for being a bit like Twilight in terms of vampire chick and yeah, then presumably fall in love. I don't know, maybe they'll subvert that whole plot point, but I don't know, it's kind of getting interesting. It's not just like I'm in love and drama from that. And to be quite frank, Stephanie Meyer's complete horse poop anyway, really. Writing, not very good. I don't know. That was a bit brutal, really. So that's just a hole in the wall. There's a tiger. Hello, Tiggy. Okay, so a tiger sprite is a wolf sprite. That's cool. I've learnt that dogs and wolves are interchangeable with tigers. How's that? Class is in session. Okay, so we're gonna have to use a potion. The dog didn't seem to really care about the magic, so that did more damage, which is interesting. Oh, so you have sword skills? Cool. This is cool. I like this. I like that he's got magic and sword skills, which is literally what that's called. But I suppose that's the cool thing about having a vampire as your main character, because vampires are traditionally quite magical. They usually, it's in the sense of hypnotizing and necromancy. This is my familiar. It's not one of the monsters I fought just now, but it's the same. Say, is that like a saber-toothed tiger? Is that like Diego from frickin', what's it called, Ice Age? What's the matter? Shouldn't we be hurrying? Yes, but no, you're right. We have to save Midia quickly. I feel awful saying it, but there's just something about the name Midia. Midia? Maybe it's Midia. It just seems like a weird word to me. Alright. So that's flashing. It's a bit of a strobe light type thing. Let's save because I'm a little bit paranoid. We've now got a doge. It's actually fucking cool. Freaking ducking heckin' cool. It's cool. Okay. So it has a spell that it can't use. Whoa, that damage though. Cool. Okay, that was a little bit creepy. Ooh. Hey, it's a tiger. Oh, that did damage. Okay, I should probably know why that won't work, but right now, yeah, wrong button. Someone's probably gonna have some idea why that isn't working. I was meaning to read the manual, but I've just been sick and had a lot of stuff on at uni. Getting to sort of that time of the year where everything big sort of starts to happen. Not necessarily in coursework. Coursework's actually pretty chill. But it's that time when student politics start to get a bit more active, I guess. A lot more active, busy. Maybe prominent, I should say. So yeah, that's happening. That was a really weird noise. Squeaky. Where the hell did that come from? I really like this music. Apparently that stunned it. Yeah, that didn't do much, whereas if I use Dark Slasher, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Cool. Did I loot this? Yeah, I looted it. I got the memory of a goldfish right now, I don't know why. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Dark Slasher. That did a ridiculous amount of damage. That's GG. I love how I had a chance to do my next turn even though the battle was over. Let's go back down the bottom and get that chest. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, you'll find, so I'll go back to do and check on things, even if there's no reason for me to, just to be sure. Which might help people who might be yet to play something or playing something as I'm doing it. They might actually discover things that they might not have. In the same instance, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I'll often miss stuff, so... Bit of a, knowledge exchange might be what occurs. So air slash is ready. That's interesting. So it seems to take a few turns to regenerate, which is cool. Cool. Alright. So it seems like we can't get the other chest that we saw to the northeast quite yet. We gotta go this way. This place is really trippy. Okay. I might go back to reading, but at the moment I feel like I've been spending too much time reading, and it's just, better to get on with it, especially when we're in a dungeon like this. It's almost a distraction from the story in some ways. I wonder who that person is. Is he someone you know, Revy? No, he isn't, but... Yeah. Okay. A Dark Disciple. No, it's Maxwell. Fall back. This guy's a different level from the small fries we face so far. Cool. To think there would be a Maxwell in this... What's a Maxwell? Cool. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I like this music. Nice. Ooh, that did damage. I love how the wolf just like goes up and smacks in the face and has this like slap noise, just like oh my god. We'll just focus in for now. Oh, that was rude. I like how she's healing though, that's really handy. I didn't realize she did that. He just seems to be taking all that damage. I think we're gonna have to try a different strategy. I do love how as he's charging up the spell, oh shit, I just realized it died. I do like how when as he's charging up the spell, combat happens around him. It's quite cool. The combat system is really great. If you're if you haven't played this already or you haven't started playing it, I'd actually recommend it. Especially if you're like me and like you're not getting new games very often. It's a really strong alternative. Apparently he's invincible. Let's go for it and attack, see what happens. The enemies seem to be gradually getting stronger, which suggests to me that I just gotta chew through his enemies. His allies. My enemies. Cool. Nice. No, alright. I kind of wasted all my abilities on him at the start, which is a little bit embarrassing, but anyone watching knows themselves not to do that, which is gonna be helpful. My god. He just ain't dying. He just ain't dead. Maxwell, more like maximum health. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really not, actually, but like, yeah. This is getting annoying. Why is he not dead? He's just a sponge. He's just absorbing all this damage and just doesn't care. I love how the vampire's getting bitten, just like, yeah, you know, we're used to that. We do it all the time, whatever. Doesn't take much damage. Well, that seemed to kill him. Oh, Brave Cleo, cuteness, nice. Who exactly is this person? He's a familiar. Familiar? Is he like the familiar is summoned by you? Yeah, he is. But he just seems so much different from your familiars. The media used to summon the familiars and the familiars are different after all. The media? Okay. Clearly there's a definition of that word I don't understand. In fact, this familiar wasn't summoned using any physical medium. It was summoned using purely magic. A familiar with the appearance of a human and summoned using purely magic. Is this familiar originally a monster then? No. This familiar is a Maxwell. It's originally fog. Maxwell is virtually no physical and magical strength in fog form. However, has the ability to control a human at will. Then this person is. He was originally a human. A Maxwell can rapidly enhance the inner abilities of its host and cause the host to go wild. This person you see here is the result of that. Okay, that's awesome. Where did the title come from though? A Maxwell, the fact that this familiar here means its summoner is nearby. Interesting. Let's head to the Chaos Resistance up here. I like how he just has that random twisted face he just puts on occasionally. Like, usually he looks fine next minute. Typically when she's looking away, he's just like, yep, I'm not okay. Okay, so we've gotten some items that do things. I feel like that's a good place to leave it off at. We've just learned about Maxwell's, which is kind of freaking scary, but cool. I think that's meant to be like a dead body, but it's just kind of the best they were willing to do. I don't know. As always, creatures, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.